Sorted Lego. Sorted Lego. Something wrong with this thing? Sorted Lego. Hey, it worked. Peeps, let me tell you how goofy I am and how crazy I am. I had already sorted all the pieces, and then I thought about this, and I slid them all off and had to resort them just for this gag. That's... Peeps! Oh, man. I forgot to shut down from my last recording. Lego lights on. We're live-ish in the Lego Lounge. What's the dad joke of the day? Oh, gosh. What do you call a bear without any teeth? A gummy bear. I think Romania Bricks actually just did that joke recently. It's a solid joke. Except, I mean, I guess gummy bears are still technically solid. They're kind of liquid too. Isn't there a name for that? Something that's both solid and liquid-ish? Ish is the greatest word. Or, it's not even a word, it's a additive to a word. It's a, there's a word. There's a word for that. I'm so bad at English. I'm gonna stop. Hey, look, we got Madame Morrible here. She's looking quite horrible. Madame Morrible, she's quite horrible. No, she looks great. She's just a horrible person. I was sitting here thinking, peeps, I haven't made a decision yet, but I think I may change things slightly. Not a drastic change, but I realized that sorting the pieces is part of my therapy. I do really enjoy the sorting process, and I notice sometimes, for the sake of time, I kind of rush my sorting process. I just kind of get them all out there, and I don't want to take away. I'm very confused. One. There's a fourth one somewhere. Where'd it go? I don't want to take away from what I'm doing here. I'm missing a piece. Had it. I must have slid it off the table in order to pull off my gag. Where'd it go? Is it over here somewhere? Alright, I got a timeout. I'll be right back. See? This is kind of my point. I need the full therapy experience. I caught the pieces up on the back of my iPad. I didn't even realize they were there. Anywho, I haven't fully decided, but I don't want to rush things for the sake of hitting a time goal or anything. So I don't know how I'm gonna do that, because I haven't made any decisions yet. I'm gonna keep thinking on it. I want to get my therapy, as well as give y'all the enjoyment of what I do here. So I just got to think about how I'm doing things and maybe modify my process a little bit. I don't know. I got to think on it a little bit more, but just something I was mulling over as I was sorting out the pieces the first time. And I took my time a little more than I normally do. Thought about where I was putting the pieces, and then of course I goofed and I moved them all off, and now they're all mixed up anyway. But anywho, peeps, let me just finish up this build, and then we can get on with our review and everything, and yeah, we'll get on to whatever is next in life, peeps. Let's just build. You know, I'm the king of the ramble. Well, beginnings of like a little bake shop or something here. Last bag, peeps. Last bag. Ooh, that's a nice printed piece. Give me a second, I'll hold that one up. Man, look at that. That looks awesome. Focus. Peeps, I'm gonna tell you something that I'm thinking about. Well, yeah, I'm thinking about upgrading my cameras. There's another channel that I follow, and his cameras do what I feel like I wish these cameras did. You know, I bought these on a, you know, as you guys know, I'm on a limited budget. You know, I can only do so much. Got to feed the family and pay the bills and all, but I want to give you guys a better view. The constant focus thing drives me nuts. I feel like the problem with these cameras is they're webcams, and maybe there is a way to make them work better. I just don't know how. I feel like maybe these are meant more to be, you know, just for straight on shots and up close like normal. I'm probably 5-6 feet away from the cameras right now. Whereas normally, you know, webcams are a lot closer. So that's kind of my thoughts on it. I've got some cameras online that I'm looking at, that I have saved on my Amazon wish list. I would really like to purchase them, but it's not really in the budget right now. So I'll just throw this out there. If anybody wants to donate to the cause to help MC upgrade this studio a little bit, let me know in the comments, and we will see what I can do. I don't know how to do that, but yeah, I'm not asking for money. I'm just saying, if somebody wants to donate, we can. You know, I'll obviously plug your channel, you know, or whatever you want. I'll do my part to honor you for helping out here. I love what I do here, and I want you guys to get the best experience. I don't want to constantly have to fight with my camera, so it's coming eventually. I just don't know when. I really want to upgrade these cameras because I don't like how it constantly goes out of focus, and I would like something a little more versatile too. You know, the ones that I'm looking at have like a remote. You can rotate the camera, like, so I can show you guys how I have the Batman art set hung up on the wall. You know, I could rotate the camera around, whereas this one I have to physically get up, move the camera around. It's kind of a pain in the butt. Anywho, that's things I'm thinking about, and now I'm breaking things. Those are things I'm thinking about for the future of this channel, and again, no pressure. I'm not really asking anybody to donate money, but if somebody wants to donate money, reach out, let me know. $1 would help. Anything would help. We'll definitely go towards the upgrade of this studio. So that's enough, and let's just build more. when you finish building the whole section and realize you got a piece flipped backwards. Well, guess I get to tear things apart a little bit. Hopefully I can do it without causing too much damage. Alright. Wow, peeps. Hey, we are done. That is the end of it. I had a little disaster there at the end because I had that piece flipped. You know, I thought something looked off, but I couldn't figure out what it was. And then as soon as I finished, I saw these little pieces jutting out from the side with exposed studs. I was like, something's not right. Wow. The odd part about the 3D directions in this set is they don't tell you to combine all these things. I guess that's just the assumption, is that you're going to combine them all, but they don't physically tell you, hey, conjoin all these sets. Let's see if the paper directions tell you to put them all together at the end. Let's look. Yeah, the paper directions show you bringing them all together. That's so odd. Let's see, how much time have I gone through now? I ate up a bunch of time goofing around. Ah, okay. Yeah. I think we're just gonna roll. We're gonna call this final build / review. Alright. Peeps. This looks really awesome. I will say. This little shop on the side with Madame Morrible was the most frustrating of the entire build. It was the last 2 bags. It's all solid now, but as I was building out this section, there's several little pieces that are hanging on only by one stud, and it wasn't until you got to these upper layers that it finally all locked together. But it just kept popping stuff off, and that's kind of what slowed me down a little bit. So that was a little bit frustrating. But overall, fantastic build. By the way, the set also, like the other set, had a QR code. So let's give this QR code a little scan-a-rooney and see what we get. Wonder if it's different than the other one. See if I can get it. Come on, QR code. There we go. Curious to see if it's a different one or if it's the exact same video. Oh, it's a different video. I'll throw it up there for you guys to see. Boom. Get this little animation between. I'm not going to play the sound because I'm sure just like the other one, it's got some music on it, and I don't want to get a copyright strike. But kind of neat, peeps. I imagine there's a little more in there, but I haven't messed around with it yet. So cool. I like interactive functions. I like play functions because I believe Lego is meant to be built and played with. So here we are. All right, peeps. Emerald City, or at least part of Emerald City. Obviously, the Emerald City is massive, but it did say the name of the set is Welcome to Emerald City, so it's kind of the entrance, even though they sort of put in the tower with the wizard's face. But let me see. Let me bust out the camera. We'll do a quick video and get the whole build front and back. So we're making sure we're really giving you guys the full picture here. All right, this is gonna be a lot easier than the last. All right, boom, here we go, Emerald City. We'll start over here on the left side. You got Fierro driving this little cart of wonders. What does that say on the front of there? Cappuccino Ospresso. That's pretty funny. So I guess he's got a little coffee cart It's funny because this is not anything I recall from the movie, but got a little apple tree deal going on over here. That's the front of the little potion, whatever that shop is. I guess potions and perfumes and such. Wizamania, you got our little wizard there. These are the mini dolls. That's the entrance to Wizamania. Working our way up. Got Elphaba out here flying around the tower. She just busted out and she's singing Defy Gravity. Very cool little trick they did. By the way, Elphaba looks great as a mini doll. I mean, she looks great. I really like it. I like that they incorporated the hair with the hat. This cape. Oops. This cape is out here flying in the air. Looks awesome. I wish they had done the hair and the hat, because as you can see here, the hair is separate. I wish they'd done the same thing with him, but it is what it is. Lots of cool little flowers and all the little curls and stuff all over the city that really make it pop. Coming around here, you got Madame Marble, Glinda. Glinda also looks really good. So we talked on the last series rather, about the hair color. This one is a little more blonde than the other one. The other one was closer to tan. But she looks great. She's got her wands. Not quite a bubble wand. They did a little license, a little creative license here, but Madame Marble shop. They don't know what this is supposed to represent. I think this whole thing might be just a little bit of creative license they've taken and kind of combined some of the most popular elements from the Emerald City and made them into this one set. But Madame Marble doesn't look exactly like Madame Marble, but pretty close. Pretty close. Good enough for Lego. And we'll flip back around to the back here. Got your little, and that's the back of the little potion / makeup shop or whatever it is. I love all these little clear bottles they got on the shelf. I mean, they look like bottles. They used the little gems, the little diamonds or whatever there to represent the tops. Door actually opens, and like we talked about, they got the clear stickers, so it goes right through it. And down here, got a little food, and I'm not really sure what that thing represents, but moving up here, this is supposed to be like the Wizard's Workshop. You got the Grimoire right there, right? And boom, the Wizard's face looks fantastic. You got the artwork on the wall of the Wizard himself. And moving up into the tower, where Elphaba eventually breaks out. Turn this bad boy around a little more. Obviously, these are supposed to represent the curtain for the Wizard. Yeah, with all these colors, they kind of took a little bit of creative license. That's fun. It's just a fun little play set. Madame Marble's shop, or whatever this is supposed to represent. Little foods, table. I love the way they use these little, pull this off, little clear pieces. Yes. Gosh, I am the worst with cameras. Use these little clear pieces for the bottom of the chairs, so that they sit there, but you can't really see them. And then we got a little bookshelf over here. We already showed you it's got the QR code. This book actually pops out. And Once Upon a Time. Very cool. Very fun. Alright. That's it, peeps. That is the whole build. Nothing crazy. But just a fun little set. And overall, I'm very pleased with it. So, you know, let's do a quick discussion on it. You know, like I'm happy. Again, it was a gift. I probably would have bought this after seeing the movie. Now, again, as we talked about when I did the previous set, had I not watched this movie, or if I had not been into the Wizard of Oz or any of that, I probably wouldn't buy this. This is definitely like one of those niche things, right? But because I do really enjoy the movie, and because I do really enjoy the story, I think this is a great set. They did a good job of capturing the essence of Emerald City. It's not exact by any means, but pretty good at the appearance. Overall, like I said, I think they took a lot of creative license with this set. The color is obviously very good. I think I'm not really sure why they put so much like blue. If you watch the movie, it's mostly green. It's mostly emeralds. So, but again, it doesn't have to be perfect. So, on looks, I think it looks fantastic. I'd probably give this probably give it an 8. I think for looks, for what it is. Yeah, they weren't trying to. If this was like a $200 set, $300 set, I would definitely expect a lot more out of this. I would want a lot more detail, a lot more of the real elements from the movie to really capture the Emerald City. But to say this is just a little play set, you know, you got a little bit of fun here going on with the characters. Again, I think it's a lot of creative license. I think it's pretty darn good. So I give it an 8 on that. Let's see let's go down the Fromania Bricks super proprietary, ultra precise Lego review system. We've hit number 1. Minifigs. So obviously we talked about, it's not minifigs, it's mini dolls. They got the main characters. That's the important part. You got the wizard, you got your Glinda, you got your Elphaba. Madame Morrible is a semi-important character. I mean, she's definitely important to the story. She's not throughout the whole movie, but she's definitely an important character to the story. And obviously Fiyero is one of the main guys that are part of this whole love triangle that they got going on. If you watch the movie, you understand. But that's the big ones. I mean, could you have included a couple more characters? Could they have included, you know, like Elphaba's sister? Could they have included the Munchkin boy Bach? Could they have included the Glinda's friends? I can't remember their names. Shen Shen and something else. Sure, they could have included tons. I mean, there's tons of characters in the movie. They could have included Dr. Dillamond, the goat. There's so many characters for sure. They could have included more, but I think these are definitely the 5. 4 and plus, to me, Madame Marble is not super important overall. That's a tough. Yeah, these are the 5 core characters to this story that really, the monkeys. They could have included the monkeys, the flying monkeys. These are the 5 core characters that really make up the story. So, I think they nailed it with that. My only really knock on them, other than being mini dolls instead of mini figs, is that the hair for the wizard is not attached to the hat. They did it with Elphaba, but not for the wizard, and I don't really know why. So on that, I got to take off some points. I think they look great. But I'm a little disappointed in the hair and hat thing. So I'm gonna give that overall. And Fiyero, guess I see him as Fiyero, but again, I don't really understand this whole cart that he's driving. That's not in the movie at all. I mean, somebody might have been driving a cart, but Fiyero is for sure not driving a cart. So don't really understand that point. He doesn't even go to the Emerald City in the movie. So I'm giving it another 8. Build experience was pretty good. Directions, you know, there was no real issues with colors today, but very limited number of colors. You got green, you got blues, you got golds, a little bit of gray, mostly green. So colors weren't that bad today. I did have some trouble over here, like I said, with those items that were attached by one studs. They kept breaking off on me and I had to keep putting it back together. But overall, I had a pretty good time. Nothing too difficult, nothing I had to sit there and tear it apart and put it back together. 8+ I think is what this box was said. 9+. 9+ was the rating on this, so anybody can build this pretty darn easy. I'll give it a 9. Playability and functions, no real functions. You got your car, your little cart going on here, your characters, all of them, Elphaba flying around, even though she can't really do much. She's just attached to a stick, but you can take her off. Obviously, they've got the book, they've got the QR code. That's a pretty cool function. Nothing too wild, nothing that really stands out. Obviously, you can make up any story you want. I mean, if you're into, I see there's several people that I follow that like to do stop motion. So I'm sure you could do a little stop motion story with this. It'd be pretty fun. You know, what would have been cool is if they did take the wizard's face on the wall and make that thing slide in and out. If they had some sort of slide in and out function, you know, you could have maybe made that a little more of a play function, but not a ton going on with this. So I'll be fair. I'm gonna give it a 7. I'm gonna give it a 7 because it's just not too much going on. There's some, but not a great deal of playability. Value. What was the cost of this set? I don't remember because I didn't buy it. It was a gift. Set number 75684. Lego 75684. All right. So, and this is, what do we say? 945 pieces. 945. So you're looking at 10.5 cents, so almost 11 cents per piece. For a licensed set, that's pretty normal. In my experience. Now, I'm not the Lego expert by any means, but 10 to 11 cents a piece, and I've even seen as high as 14 cents a piece with some of these licensed sets. It's pretty average. I don't know that I don't know. Now I'm thinking about it. Would I have bought this for that price? I don't know. I probably would have, but I might have waited till it went on sale. I might have waited till I could get it to 10 or 20% off for that price point. So I'm gonna be a little tougher on this one. I'm gonna give this for value. And I don't know, because Wicked is very popular. That's the thing. Popular. You're gonna be popular. Sorry. Wicked's very popular right now. So could these shoot up in value over time? I don't know. Time will tell. We'll find out one day when they retire. Also depends on how long Lego decides to keep these on shelves, you know? Sometimes they retire sets in less than a year. Sometimes they sit on shelves for years and years and years. I have no idea, because it's not retired yet. For me, for how much you get, I'm going with a 6. I know that's a tough rating for me. I'm a little more liberal with my ratings, but I'm gonna give it a 6 because I think that's a little pricey for this. I like it. I do like it a lot. And then thankfully it was a gift. But I think had I bought this for myself, I probably would have waited till it went on sale. So, what did I say? Appearance, give it a 9. Boom, that was a 9. Oh, I gotta write this stuff down. Build experience, what did I say? I think I said build experience was an 8. Minifigs. What did I say? I'm gonna have to go back and watch the tape. I think I said minifigs was a 7. Then value was a 6. 39 out of 50. I'll redo it and add it up on the screen for you guys if I got it wrong, but I think that's what I said. Oh, old man memory. Overall, peeps, though, I really enjoyed it. I had fun, which is the point. It's going to go in my collection here somewhere. It's kind of tall, so I don't think it's going to fit in any of these shelves. Oh, peeps. That was so close. That was so close. Woo! Alright. Lock that back in there. This isn't a modular. It's not supposed to pop apart that easily. Alright. Will it fit? No. It will not fit in those shelves. So, I'm going to have to put it on a top shelf or find another spot somewhere in this room, but it will not be featured on camera, unfortunately, for future builds. Peeps! I can't believe I almost did that. Again. After the Batmobile incident, you would think that I would learn, but that was totally just me goofing off. This wasn't even me goofing off. That was me. Look at, oh, it comes off way too easy. Yeah, I think I'm sticking with my rating on the value. That doesn't seem like that should come off that easy. So I will splice this in somehow, but as I was sitting here cleaning up, peeps, I just want to bring this to you real quick. I realized I don't ever look at the box too in depth because I don't, like I said, like to give away the secrets. But it seems like the intention is for this to be a little more of a play set than I was thinking. Because you can see here, they've got like images all over the back. You know, you got Madame Morrible and the wizard here hanging out, going over the book, and they've got Fiero over here on the table, and then they've got the shop arranged a little bit. Got them up here and working on the grimoire. Got Glinda over here in the shop. They've actually got the wizard driving around the car. Elphaba and Glinda hanging out in the little apple orchard thing. Elphaba and Glinda up in the tower. Like, there's a lot more going on than the directions kind of show. But if you break into the box and look a little deeper at what it is, you can see they kind of intended it to be a little more of a play set than I initially thought. So, anywho, I just thought I'd bring that back to you guys. I gave the overall playability not such a high rating or whatever, but now going back and looking at the box, I'm like, oh, this kind of was meant to be a little more play function. And there's not really a lot of functions per se, but you can definitely play with the set. Anyways, that's all I got. Yeah. Alright. Peeps, if you guys enjoyed this, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you're not already. Share it with your friends. Comment down below. Tell me what you think. I had a good time, even though it almost ended in disaster. Goodness gracious. I'll see you guys next time. This has been great. And until then, holla!